Hello and welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. I'm Ranj and today I will be giving you the Capper Comparison Picks for UFC Vegas 49 early prelim fights as I'm on vacation at the Great Escape Indoor Water Park. Ran up to the hotel room while the family is down enjoying the water slides and all that, just to do this video for you. I didn't bring my results from last week, but I did fairly well. I did post a lot of my parlay winnings on Instagram, so be sure to look at those. I think I went debatably. I thought I won 8 of the fights, but BC Dave claims I only won 7, but I think I switched one of my picks. I just didn't switch it on Tapology. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to go through them. I don't have the time. I'm just going to go right into this because, like I said, I have friends and family at the cabana with a bandana and a banana waiting for me. They don't even know I'm gone. I was like, you know what? I got to get this video out there. I am one of the hardest working cappers in the biz. So, as Blood Money likes to say. So let me get this out to you right now, and we're going to jump right into this early prelim fights for UFC Vegas 49, starting with the fight between Victor Altamirano and Carlos Hernandez. I don't know the quality of this video. Like I said, I'm a little tipsy right now, and I'm in a hotel room. I'm not in my natural element. You see, I got the travel board, but we're gonna wing this. We're gonna go with it anyway. So let's get right down to brass tacks. Victor Altamirano is the underdog here. He is 31 years old, and he is taking on Carlos Hernandez, who's 28. And both these guys are making their UFC debuts. They're both from the Contender Series. Victor Altamirano, El Magnifico. He's coming off a win against Carlos Candelario by split decision. That, like I said, that is a Contender Series fight. And Carlos Hernandez, also coming from a split decision victory. His is over Daniel Barras. Contender Series again. Carlos Hernandez is on a 7-fight win streak. He does have that one loss. Prior to this, he was in the LFA. If this fight wasn't happening in the UFC, I imagine these guys would be going for LFA championship because Victor Altamirano is the current flyweight champ over in LFA. He is 4-1 in his last 5. His one loss was to Jared Brooks, where he got rear naked choked in round 2. Jared Brooks is a UFC fighter, or ex-UFC fighter, I think. Ex-UFC fighter. Victor Altamirano, 10-1. El Magnifico, he's got a 3-inch reach advantage. These guys are the same height. He is a southpaw with a Taekwondo base. Now, Carlos Hernandez, also an LFA fighter, 13-2 as an amateur. That is good to consider. He trains at Valley Flow Striking VFS Academy with people like Yair Rodriguez and Ignacio Bahamundes, who is also on this card later on, taking on Zhu Rong. So, man, this is a toss-up fight. I don't know who's going to win this. I have to rely on the cappers, and I did watch plenty of cappers on this, but they don't know who's going to win this either. It's very, very close fight with both UFC debutantes coming off split decision victories in the Contender Series. It's hard to pick here, but let's throw these picks down anyway so I can get right back down to finishing vacation drinking. Okay. Taking Victor Altamirano, we've got Burt MMA. I would argue he's probably the hardest working capper in the biz because well, there's a lot of you guys. Vlad, he's a big, hard-working cap. A lot of cappers are very hard-working. But Bert is taking Altamirano by decision. Then jumping over on the Carlos Hernandez side, we've got Johnny K. Johnny K. He's taking Hernandez by decision. And I was like, you know what? I'll just rely on the cappers to tell me who to pick in this fight because I really don't know. But as you can see, so far, no good. We got a tie. Then we've got AJ DeVito from MMA Experts, and he is jumping on Victor Altamirano. AJ DeVito is also saying by decision for Altamirano. I've heard mixed reviews. I guess Altamirano's got some good stand-up, but he's got bad ground game. He can't defend against takedowns. I heard that. And I heard that from Wheezy, from the Stat Diggers. Both the Stat Diggers, Wheezy and DFS, are both on the side of Carlos Hernandez here to get the win. And for the tiebreaker, we have the MMA guru, the one with the knit cap from the UK, and he is siding with, drumroll please, Victor Altamirano. The guru says Altamirano should get a decision victory here. So when in doubt, go with the Capra majority. Even though Stat Diggers counts as two people, DFS and Wheezy, so it's kind of a tie. But I'm gonna go with underdog. Might as well go with the value plus money. And I'm gonna take Victor Altamirano, El Magnifico. I like his nickname. Take him to get the victory here. I will bet it because I bet everything because I'm a degen. But whatever, proud of it. But I'm going to take Victor Altamirano by decision. Hey, if the method works, why fix it? It's not broken. It's working for me. Victor Altamirano by decision. Go ahead. Throw that in a parlay. Screw it. It'll strengthen up your parlay. Plus 110. Plus money. So, moving on. Next, we have the fight between, boom, Ramiz Brahimaj taking on Micheal the Gentleman Gilmore. Okay, Ramiz Brahimaj, he's coming off a loss to Court McGee, a good Court McGee. Court McGee now that is found a new light, and Court McGee, yeah, he's turned it right around. I don't want to talk too much about Court McGee, but don't take a lot from that loss for Brahimaj against Court McGee by unanimous decision. Prior to that, he beat Sasha Plotnikov, but you know what? A lot of people are beating Sasha Plotnikov, so that's not a big. He got him in a rear naked choke round 1, so good for Ramiz Brahimaj. Prior to that, he lost to Max Griffin. That's where he got his ear pretty much ripped right off. It was very eerie. He lost it by the ear injury in round 3. And the thing was, he was so numb and in shock or something. He didn't even know. He didn't even feel it. He didn't even want to quit. He wanted to continue, even though he couldn't hear shit. He wanted to continue, even with a missing ear. I heard that in the right motion, it only takes like 4 to 7 pounds of pressure in the right direction to rip an ear off. I don't know if that's true. I heard that like in someplace in my life. So Ramiz Brahimaj, 2-3 in his last 5. He's a former LFA fighter. He's got 1-inch reach advantage. The one negative I have to take is he is fighting on short notice. Micheal Gilmore was supposed to fight, I forget who. It was such a low-level fight. You're kind of thankful Ramiz Brahimaj jumped in for it. Man, it's right tip of my tongue. You guys know who I'm talking about. Check it out in Tapology anyway. But Ramiz Brahimaj fighting out of Fortis MMA is a much better opponent for Micheal Gilmore. As you can see, he is the favorite at minus 350. Micheal Gilmore, the gentleman, Micheal Gilmore, 6-4 as a professional. Big underdog, heavy. Plus 275 underdog for Micheal Gilmore. A lot of negative news about the guy. I haven't heard much good from the cappers regarding Micheal Gilmore. I don't want to mention names, Blood Money, but some people say he is the worst active UFC fighter on the UFC roster, Micheal Gilmore, so always fade him. That's debatable, but it could be. He could be right there. So he's coming off a loss to Andre Petrosky, ground and pound, round 3. Prior to that, he lost as a short notice fill-in at the Ultimate Fighter against Gilbert Urbina. I'm sorry, Gilbert Urbina. Man, rear naked choke, round 1. Micheal Gilmore's 3-2 in his last 5. His wins do come out of WXC. That is a regional promotion over in Michigan, where Micheal Gilmore resides. He trains at Murcielago. Interesting. He does have an amateur win over Chaos Williams, where he got a unanimous decision. So can't be all that bad if you're going to beat Chaos Williams as an amateur, you know. He does have a 1-inch height advantage. Nothing special there, but he's got the 1-inch reach deficit to so they're pretty much their same size. Okay, both these guys. So this is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm going to try to make this a quick show because I'm sure my daughter's like, "Where's Daddy?" But anyway, so let's get going. Taking Ramiz Brahimaj is pretty much everybody. So I'm just going to write these names down quickly for you guys. We got Guru. He's saying first round, rear naked choke. So we'll put sub, round 1 for Guru. Then we've got Johnny K, also saying submission. Brahimaj does have an awesome submission game, and Gilmore has no answer for it. Gilmore's path to victory would be to keep it standing and try to get a early knockout, because I tend to think Gilmore's cardio fades after the first round and a half. Then we got MMA experts, AJ DeVito, also surprise by submission. He's saying round 3 though. He thinks Gilmore could last to the 3rd round. That's possible. He did go to the 3rd round in his last fight against Andre Petrosky. Then we've got the stat diggers. DFS is saying by sub, and Uncle Weezy is saying by ass shaving. He likes to throw that term around. I like it. Brahimaj is going to give Micheal Gilmore an ass shaving. Interesting. Then we've got Burt MMA also saying he doesn't know how, but it's going to be a finish within distance for Brahimaj, making this a full capper consensus. If you don't know, now you know that a full capper consensus is when all the handicappers pick one side. There's a little dance to it too. This is where I throw good luck betting pearls. Granted, I stole that from Pearl Wisdom. He is an NHL handicapper. God bless Pearl Wisdom, Steve, for giving me that dance. But anyway, Micheal Gilmore is probably going to lose dominantly. I do see a world where he can win and shock everybody, because this is a MMA fight. But Brahimaj should take it handily. So I'm going to take Brahimaj, and I think he's going to get it done by submission. There's no value at minus 350, but nonetheless, it is there as a parlay pillar. You can count on it. Moving on, I have to pause so I can get the next thing ready. And moving on, next we have the bantamweight fight between Alejandro Perez taking on Jonathan Martinez. Man, I don't know how this looks, and I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to let it fly. So forgive me if it's bad visual. But the information, the info is what you're trying to gather here just so you can make your correct bets, correct picks. Alejandro Perez is the underdog at plus 190, comes in with a record of 22-8-1. Does have, I would say, a better strength of schedule considering the past fighters he's fought. But Jonathan Martinez also not a newbie to the UFC scene. He is 14-4. He is the 2-1 favorite, minus 225 for Jonathan Martinez. As the pretty decent favorite. Jonathan Martinez is the little bit younger. He's 27, whereas Alejandra Perez is 32. Good value on Perez. Let's talk about Martinez first. He fights out a different breed MMA. He's coming off the win against Ziad Lazashvili by unanimous decision. Before that, he got knocked out by Dangerous Davey Grant. Dangerous Davey Grant got him with an overhand left in round 2. Before that, he beat Thomas Almeida, unanimous decision. And prior to that, he beat Frankie Saenz by a flying knee to ground and pound in round 3. Jonathan Martinez does have a 2-inch height and a 2.5-inch reach advantage over Turbo Alejandro Perez. So let's talk about Alejandro Perez. He is fighting out of the Entram gym that's down in Mexico. Brandon Murano trains out of there. He's coming off a win against Johnny Eduardo where he beat him by modified armbar. Good one, Alejandro Perez, good one. Modified armbar round 2. Then he lost to Yadong Song, but I'm big on Yadong Song, you know. Right cross round 1. And prior to that, he lost to Cody Stamann, unanimous decision. And prior to that, he beat Eddie Wineland by unanimous decision. So anyway, Alejandro Perez, 3-2 in his last 5, but has fought some well-known names throughout the UFC, just as Jonathan Martinez has. So, this is an eerie one to me. Eerie. Jonathan Martinez, 2-1 favorite, and he should be, you know, he should be the favorite, but I don't know if he should be a 2-1 favorite. Let's see what the cappers have to say in this one. Taking Alejandro Perez is nobody. So pretty much, yeah. Sorry guys. It is what it is. We got MMA experts taking Martinez. Now this is where you have to listen to method. How do you guys think these are going to turn out? MMA experts is saying by decision for Jonathan Martinez. Then we've got the Stat Diggers, DFS and Wheezy, both of them. DFS is saying by decision. Wheezy didn't really say, but he is taking the side of Martinez. Martinez will be the bigger fighter in there, being he has got a 2-inch height and a 2.5-inch reach advantage, but it's just a slight, you know, slight bigger. Then we've got Johnny K taking Jonathan Martinez by KO, round 2. Interesting, Johnny K. Interesting pick there. Method. Burt MMA is also taking Martinez by decision. And finally, the Knitcap MMA Guru is saying Martinez should be able to finish Perez in the 3rd round. He didn't say if it was going to be a submission or a knockout, but he does predict Jonathan Martinez should get the 3rd round finish there. So, full capper consensus on Jonathan Martinez, which I am kind of mad about. I don't know if it's, I was hoping somebody would take Alejandro Perez, because I got something's telling me he's gonna surprise all of y'all. But I don't have the cojones to jump on Perez right here, because let's see, recently they're both coming off wins. Alejandro Perez is coming off a better win though. Then they have a loss before that. Davey Grant knocked out Jonathan Martinez. Yadong Song knocked out Alejandro Perez. Now, if Davey Grant fought Yadong Song, what a fight that would be, huh? Matchmaker, Sean Shelby, hear me out. Davey Grant versus Yadong Song. Make it happen. But anyway, if you take that, they're both their losses. I would have to, I don't know, I think I would probably take Yadong Song in that fight against Davey Grant. Before that, we got Thomas Almeida. And Jonathan Martinez beat him. Cody Stamann, Alejandra Perez lost to Cody Stamann. That's why I gotta have to fade Perez here. I'm gonna go, I know MMA math and all that crap and recency bias and whatever, but I might as well, I want to win money, right? So I'm gonna go with favorite here despite my feelings. I'm gonna go with my brain and take Jonathan Martinez by decision, but I would not be surprised and I would not hate it if you, actually I'd like it if you guys took Alejandro Perez. I'm not confident at all with that pick, but I'm gonna go with Jonathan Dragon Martinez to get it done over Alejandro Perez. So there you have it. To recap, time check. I better get hustling. Okay, to recap, I've got Victor Altamirano taking out Carlos Henriquez, or I'm sorry, Carlos Hernandez by what did I say? By decision. Then I have Ramiz Brahimaj submitting gentleman Micheal Gilmore, unless Micheal Gilmore pulls out that old Micheal Gilmore, the amateurs that took care of Chaos Williams. He didn't knock him out though. He beat him by unanimous decision, which is odd to me. Odd. But yeah, Ramiz Brahimaj should. I don't see any way Micheal Gilmore is going to be able to, unless he goes for the ear. Micheal Gilmore, you want a path to victory? Take out that ear. Anyway, and finally, I've got Jonathan the Dragon Martinez beating Alejandro Turbo Perez by decision to finish off the card. Make sure you gather the info. What a mess. Gather the info. Place your bets. Cash those tickets. I appreciate you watching. Go ahead, give me that thumbs up. I'm working on my vacation, but this is not even a job. I love to do it, so it's not even work. That's why I just snuck away from the family, came up here. They're okay. I brought my brother and his family, so they got cousins down there. It's a regular party down in the water park. So thanks for watching. Give me that thumbs up. Fill the comments up with who you think's gonna win. I'm gonna parlay both favorites and Altamirano, the one underdog on this card. 3-leg parlay. Cash it. Dude, I've been cashing all sorts of shit that I'm not even meaning to cash. You know, but I am meaning to cash it. That's why I do it. So anyway, go ahead, leave a like, share, do all that good stuff. I will put the links in the description, but it'll probably be later after the parks, you know, dwindling down and closing. We'll come back up, and that's when I'll put the links in the description, all that stuff. But thanks for watching. Good luck on your bets, and I will see you probably tomorrow with another video, which I'm already starting to do my research on in between vacation fun. So thanks for watching. Good luck on your bets. I'll see you next time.